Yo guys, today we're at Lanserhof Performance. Just came down here today for pre-camp testing. Got a strength test and a VO2 max test.
Big pull out, big pull in, big push out. So basically what we look over here, we look at the strength of the internal and external rotation of the shoulder, which is one of the most important things for boxers in general, to get a good amount of strength in internal and external rotation. So we look at that one, then we look at different, another strength test which is primarily for the knee. So we look at the quadriceps and hamstring ratio. Again, from injury perspective, try to look at what's actually happening in the ACL when actually they're pushing quite maximally, looking at the hamstrings and the quads as well. Over here, again, strength of your extensor, so your quadriceps, and strength of your flexors or your hamstrings.
Yeah.
Big torque, again, so 232, 221. Okay, the deficit is just 4.6. It's not that bad. So quads are actually quite symmetrical.
Oh,
it's good.
Good.
When we look at the hamstrings, look what's happening over here. 23% difference.
To be honest, I can feel my hamstrings on the left.
As soon as you finish it.
No. When I was doing it, when I was pulling in,
okay,
I could feel the hamstrings. Whereas on the right side, they felt a little bit more stronger.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. But 23% is actually a quite big deficit.
That's big,
so something like this. Again, from what I told you before about the ACL. Now the ACL, what it looks like in your left leg is a little bit not in danger, but it's something that you have to prioritize now.
Okay, cool.
So specifically your left hamstrings, because this is a big deficit. 23.9 is huge. Again, as I said, everything above 10% is something quite significant.
Yeah.
Now we got 23.9, which is quite big. And then when we look at the power, again, I mean, the length is not too important for the power right now, but still, I can show you this one. 143 with your right, 136 with your left in terms of quads, 5.1, it's not a big difference, so it's good. And the last thing that we did was checking the cervical strength. So primarily looking into the flexion, extension, side flexion, and rotation. Again, neck strength is always quite big into boxing, so that's what we're looking primarily at those three big components for strength. Come on. Yes, man. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. We've got 10. Now we go 11. Let's go for 12.
Everything you've got. Everything you've got. Okay, so VO2 max test is a measure of your maximal oxygen consumption. So it looks at how well your body can use oxygen. Obviously, that is essential for energy. Do you do much running in training or anything like that?
Yeah.
What do you do? Do you got like a rough 5K time or anything like that, just so I can gauge what speed we should run the test
Quickest
at?
5K is 22 minutes, but like,
okay,
that's me in good shape.
Yeah. What's the average?
25.
25? Okay, nice. So it's a good indicator of your cardiovascular fitness. You'll be fitted with one of these blue masks connected up to the machine that will record your oxygen consumption, your carbon dioxide output, and from that we can look at the relationship between the two, and we can determine sort of your venturi threshold. So there's an aerobic threshold and anaerobic thresholds, and they can provide different sort of training zones and areas to improve. Everything you've got, everything you've got, come on now. Really good. Yeah, nice.
So we got all the testing done today, seen the numbers, got all done, and there's things we got to work on them. We'll get there.